Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about using your voice with newborn babies in hospital. We're talking about babies who are becoming socially available to us in the hospital, so babies who are 36 weeks gestation onwards and who are now awake and spending time taking in their world around them. And one of the earliest experiences that babies can make use of is sound, voices, and familiar voices. They learn to recognise voices really quickly. So how do we make the most of that in a time when it feels like we are not necessarily able to offer them everything they might otherwise get? If you're a nurse in the NICU or in the hospital, cardiology, in any other ICU environment, oncology, etc., your voice is one that becomes very familiar to the babies quite quickly. So that's the first thing. They will start to recognise your voice quite quickly, within a few days. And so if you're able to use your voice in ways that make it really apparent who you are, a little familiar greeting, the same greeting each time, or some other little gesture of your voice that oh, cha-cha-cha, good morning to you. These sorts of things babies will learn to recognise very quickly and associate with you. So babies are really clever in processing auditory information. Within 4 weeks of being born, a full-term baby can recognise a pattern in a song. So if you sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little, they'll be looking for star on the end of that, just like we do. And so they love pattern. So that's the next thing. You've got your voice, which becomes recognisable, and then pattern. Patterns can be something as simple as a little chant, a little ch-ch-ch-ch-ch, which becomes a usual pattern for soothing. Oh, ch-ch-ch-ch-ch. So you can use that very easily in your voice, and babies will respond to that beautifully. You might ask mum and dad, what patterns do they use? What sound would they use to soothe? Would it be, oh, there, ch-ch-ch, sh-sh-sh-sh? And you can use the same pattern as they do. And so the baby gets the same message from all of you. I am soothing you now with my voice. So that's one pattern, a little chant. Another pattern comes from nursery rhymes or rhymes of any kind. Round and round the garden is a play rhyme, right? And other rhymes that you might know from your own childhood or that you might use with your own children. These are great. You can't go wrong with that because the baby learns, oh, when she says that or when she does that, she is playing with me. She's being playful. And they will learn very quickly. So that's another thing. And of course, the babies recognise what we're saying to them by the intonation in our voice. So that by that I mean the up and down. Babies recognise very quickly that so that's is soothing. I'm listening to you. Yeah. When we do that, babies know that you are paying attention to them. So if you're on the other side of the room and a baby is getting upset and you can't get to them in that moment, you can use your voice. Jonathan, yeah. And let Jonathan know that, you hear him and you are responding to him. So the intonation pattern of down is a universal soothing pattern. And the intonation pattern of up is an invitation. So perhaps you are needing to arouse a baby for feeding. Then you can go, so are we going to have feeds? Yeah. Jonathan, you ready? Yeah, you ready? And up your voice goes. And this is attention getting. And so you can use your voice very simply. You don't have to sing. You can just use your voice very purposefully in all that kind of magnificent sound to really stimulate a baby as well. So that's great. So there's chant, there's simple rhyme, and there's using the intonation patterns that are universally recognised by babies of all cultures and of all ages, including us. We still respond to that as well. Okay, so the last thing is, of course, that song is a great tool. Songs are portable. Anywhere you are, you can sing to a baby, you can watch the baby respond, you can and dance and move with a song. You can sing the songs that mum and dad sing, that the family would like if you know them, or you can use your own songs. Songs from your own childhood, songs that you know well, that are comforting to you as well. There are two kinds of songs. There's play songs. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. It's a play song. It's up-tempo. It's bright and it's clipped. And Twinkle, 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 little star, how I wonder what you are. is more of a lullaby. Lullabies are a little bit slower and they're a little bit gentler in our voice. My voice sounds like a lullaby now. Very smooth, very comforting. And a play song is more clipped and bright. And it's really like that, right? So you can use your voice in both of those ways. You can use songs in both of those ways. So you have ch-ch-ch, the chant. You have round and round the garden, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, whatever it is, a little rhyme from your own childhood. You have the intonation pattern of going up to entice and to stimulate and going down to soothe and to comfort. And finally, you have songs. You have up-tempo songs, play songs, and you have down-tempo songs, lullabies. You have all of these at your disposal. Have a play, be brave, be bold, and remember that the babies will love it. Thanks.